Hello, YouTube. It's gonna be my first video I do for Destiny. It won't be edited, so I'm sorry if you're expecting fancy editing. Quickly go through the build I will be using. Stasis. I recommend copying these exact mods, and there's a few that I switch depending on what I'm doing. But for the most part, I will always have elemental charge. Whenever I'm using my stasis build, on the gloves I always use elemental shards. Depending on if there's unstoppable champions right now, I'll either have unstop grenade launcher on, or I'll swap it with grenade kickstart. And we'll see in just a second what the Lost Sector has. On the chest, I use either taking charge depending on what I'm doing, but since we're doing a Lost Sector, I'm going to use the seasonal mod for counter charge to become charged with light when I get a champion stun. So we'll be getting quite a few stuns, and since we'll be getting lots of champion stuns, instead of running 2 fire powers, I will run 1 supercharged so that we can have more stacks of charge with light. And sometimes, actually, instead of running supercharged, I shall run energy fire, because we'll be consistently charged with light, so we'll be able to make advantage with that bonus weapon damage. But if we're playing something that we don't typically have champions, I will run 2 fire powers and here. This will be taking charge, and then that will still be elemental shards, and that'll be elemental charge. And when this is taking charge, obviously we'll take advantage of a harmonic siphon. We'll use a matching weapon to get those orbs of power. Typically I don't run elemental ordnance because you don't really get a lot of grenade kills with stasis. It's mostly AoE. Let's see what this Lost Sector has. So we're doing master, of course, and look, so we have, what's the, yep, unstop and overload. Okay, so our class item, we have stasis grenades. That'll be our overload because I'll consistently have grenades. I'm gonna run Tikus because I love Tikus. I always run a bow in my energies. You can see a swap in between. This is my primary, the grenade launcher, because grenade launchers have amazing mods this season. If you're not running it, a grenade launcher, don't know what you're doing. You can get ignition code from Dares right now, so I highly recommend that. This role is the best role in my opinion, either proximity or blinding. I prefer proximity because it's easier to get long range shots. Of course, slide shot with Vorpal. I always run major because, you know, Vorpal, you get that extra bonus on bosses, and then major for champions and any, you know, mini bosses and whatnot. This is an amazing grenade launcher, probably one of the best in slot, and you absolutely must have Vorpal for this because as a kinetic slot, it gets the most damage bonus from Vorpal versus energy or heavy. Now, since we have the stasis burn, there's a couple of reads regrets that I have, but on this one, you can run there's quite a few options with reach regret. You know, you can have like triple tap Vorpal, so on and so forth. But I do want to run headstone because I will be making stasis crystals quite a bit. You know, clown cartridge is great. This just happened to be the role that I got. If I could have got a different stat or perk instead of clown cartridge, I would have preferred triple tap, but that's okay. I do like clown cartridge. For this slot, usually like you want enhanced battery just so you have more shots, but you know, I got These two, don't want to use accelerated because I don't want to lose any damage. Particle repeater is good. Stability on this thing's nice. Keep the shots in line. And these two, usually I go for range because you don't really need any more stability. But between these two, obviously I'm going to run chambered because I get stability and recoil direction. As far as the masterwork goes, healing's okay. I'd prefer range. I don't really like charge time because you do lose a little bit of damage. I mean, this is a precision frame, so the charge time isn't bad to start with. And of course, we're going to run adept big ones. If you don't have adept big ones, either you can run like backup mag, or maybe a range. It's not usually worth using adept mag because just the regular mag usually gives it the same amount of bonus. See, it gives us 6, and it's still 6. Yeah. So, all that being said, let's run it and see how we do. I already know we're gonna do great. This is my first time running this one. I haven't run it yet. So we got void shields. So actually, I will switch to Le Monarch. And this does have built-in overload, so that'll work great because we do have overload champions. And we got unstoppable grenade launcher. Again, we're in the seasonal mod for overload grenades, which applies either stasis or void. And then weakened clear grenade launchers give a weaken debuff on champions and bosses, which is great with this because I'm already getting fat bonus damage from Vorpal, and then slide shot we can reload instantly. Let's see if we have any points. I'll actually run, well, yeah, I like running fastball because you can really chuck those stasis turrets out far, but if you don't want to use that, I'd recommend like bow dexterity just so you can switch between your bow and your grenade launcher faster. And yeah, let's give it a run. Is there anything else I missed? Oh, I'll go through the build too. See everything I've got. Healing burst. And Redemptor Blast is the only one you can use. Obviously Cold Snap, Bleak Watcher, Frost Pulse, and Fragments. As far as this build, I recommend just using each one of these. Don't change anything up. Can if you want, but this is optimal, so just trust me on that. As far as our stat setup goes, we would have triple 100s, but since I'm running on-stop grenade launch, I can't have the resilience there. And then on as far as the recovery goes, I forgot which one was. Yeah, since we're running on our bond, we have these two which take up a lot of points. We won't have the recovery, but it's fine. So we have healing rift, and 90 is still very adequate. I might actually switch some of this discipline just so I can get max resilience, because we will have grenades quite often because of firepower and countercharge. Let's do it. We'll do actually a couple runs so you can see how good this build is. bad shot. Stupid ads, you ruined my combo. You little bastard. All right. It's just too easy with this build. I'm not even really using my stasis turret. Put that down for this unstoppable. Just have a little insurance. Reload our linear. Uh-oh. Some healing action going. Kaboom. One linear shot, that's okay. Oh, I forgot my turrets have overload, otherwise I would have thrown them up there with the 2 overloads. Would have made life a lot easier. Hit this guy as a good weaken. Missed. Probably healed, yeah. There's a lot of ads I need to get rid of. so many stuns. Really wish I had some linear shots. It's all good. Y'all keep healing. You should be stunned. You can die, damn it. Y'all are pissing me off. You're like bugged or something. So you just keep healing even though they're stunned. Just spam it with the bow. Save these for the onslaught. Let's go pick up some. Oh man, that was gonna have a flawless run. Damn. You're dead. Bye-bye. So, yeah, some special in here. Let's turn it on. There we go. easy. Very easy. Had no trouble at all. Where's my chest at? There it is. Let's go exotic. Aw. Alright, we'll run it a few more times. As you can see, this wasn't luck or anything. And as you can see, we never really have a problem finding grenade ammo, so you don't need grenade ammo finder. Now, if you do have a lingering dread, you could also use this. Auto-loading chill clip is amazing. I might actually run this just to see how it does, because it does have the bonus damage from Stasis for this damage modifier. Yeah, and I really like chill clip with auto-loading holster. It's a great combination, especially for slowing some ads you might have trying to chase you, maybe on stop or what have you. And you won't be able to put out as much damage as fast because the slide shot on the ignition code does let you put out fast shots, but and we are running proximity as well. Percussion is really good, but like I said, I really like proximity because you can get longer shots a lot easier. That proximity, if you're not directly on and it's slightly to the side, it'll still pop off, and I really like that. Now, I don't know if you guys know the auto-loading sound, but you shoot, listen to the noise. There it goes, ready? There it goes. Boom. Boom. Auto-loading is a little bit nicer as far as quality of life, because you can just fire it, switch back to your weapons, and then don't have to do much work. Plus with the grenade launcher debuff, it's great because you can just hit them with that, get the debuff, go to your other weapons, get the most damage possible, and just wait for it to auto reload. I am on mouse and keyboard, if you guys are wondering, by the way. In the lesson last time, I'm going to take care of all these ads on the bottom. Same shit. I don't know why the overload grenade isn't working how it should. 15k. It's good damage. I think the ignition, even with Vorpal, is doing about 15k as well. So yeah, that stasis burn definitely works. Let's reload myself. Signs are so obnoxious. Yeah. Bitch. What? Let's try to kill all these signs so they don't keep multiplying on me. So any more? No. Alright. You ain't shit. Oh, you fucking. Said he ain't shit and he went hard. He was like, oh yeah, challenge accepted. Yeah, fucker. Is there 3 of them? Yeah. Ads. Let's do that one. Get some ammo. Another turret over there. Oh, that was fucked up. Loading. Setting in the flame. There we go. Come on, big boy. Man, you scions are some sluts. You just keep multiplying, huh? Thrills or whatever they are. They're scions. Could be wrong. Oh no. This is one of the actually slightly harder lost sectors as far as this part goes, because there's so many fucking ads and what have you. But this build, man, as you can see, I just kind of get through it rather easily. Yeah. No, no exotic. We'll keep going until I get an exotic. How about that? Or at least we'll do like 1 or 2 more runs. Yeah, I think that run may have went a little bit better. So we're hitting 15k as far as the highest of our damage goes with the Lingering Dread. We'll switch back to our Ignition Code and see how that goes. One of the other nade launchers I run is Malicious Birthright. I got Lead from Gold and Frenzy. Ambitious Assassin, it works pretty good. It's tough to say because the utility like Slide Shot and Autoloading is better on the other two, but if you can use this to kill the small ads and you can pop off 2 shots, it's actually pretty good. And then you get reload speed from Frenzy, so once you proc that, you can actually get shots out faster again. Put Volatile on to get a little more blast radius. We're on Stunning Recovery. Actually, since we have champions, this will be perfect. So we can, because when we stun a champion, we'll actually just get the ammo or the mag refilled for us. So we'll actually run this and see how that goes. Now, this is a GM grenade launcher. If you haven't got it, I do recommend getting it. It has quite good rolls. I really like Frenzy, and of course, Ambitious Assassin is great. So if you get, like, for example, I'm sure you guys know how it works. You get a kill and then you reload and you get 2 shots, and that'll be huge because you get stunned, unstoppable, and then that second shot, it's just 2 shots in quick succession. That'll be a lot of damage. So we'll see how that goes. Let's put on our DPS, Reed's Regret, and more damage. I just grabbed the wrong one. Here we go. You see I got quite a few. Where is it? Here we go. Let's see, we got Adagio or Focus Fury. Adagio's nice. Do I want to run it for this? Actually, yeah, because there's a lot of small ads. So literally, so Focus Fury, you have to do half the mag's damage to get the damage bonus, or you can just use this. Kill 1 small ad, and then you just immediately have a, I think it's a 25% bonus. Let's double check so I don't tell you guys anything wrong. Oh yes, 30% bonus. Does give you slightly lower charge speed, but not a huge deal. We actually do have accelerated coils, so we could run that to mitigate it, which will still have a fat damage bonus, so we'll actually do it like that. Yeah, that should work out nice. Okay. Accelerated coils on, got film cartridge. Yeah. Let's change our paint. I'm gonna go to this one I've been using. I said paint, sorry, I meant shader. Yeah, this one from the season called Dawning Hope, man. I love the way it looks. I have it on here. Yes. big ones. Alright, looking good. Let's do this. Scrap some of this other shit. Now another good grenade launcher you can run is Witherhoard. But you know, like I said, I like using bows, and the Monarch, or all three of the bows, like the exotic energy bows, are honestly just great. You know, best DPS you can get as far as like some energy weapon goes with unlimited ammo. Couple of bows you can run. If you don't run those, I'll show you a couple of my good ones. Point of the Stag, can't go wrong with that. Wolf Tone Draw, my personal favorite. Let's see, I got Dragonfly, which would be great in this one. It'll work well because we have all those little ads, and Dragonfly will just sweep them right up. Another one is the Arsenic Bite. See, you can get Explosive Head and Rampage, and since we got those ads, man, we'll just stack a Rampage, no problem. And Rampage actually got reworked, so it only stacks up to 3 times now, and it has a longer duration. If you guys noticed, they took out Rampage spec, and that's because they did rework Rampage. It's actually quite a bit better and more efficient now. So yeah, but we're gonna keep our setup on as it is because I like it how it is, and don't really want to run Witherhoard. I do like the more direct shots as far as for the champions go, and plus, you know, I do want to run this one. See how the stunning recovery with ambitious goes and whatnot. So yeah, let's give it another run. As far as your heavy goes, in this case we're just running the Stasis because we have the Stasis burn. But you see I do have a few different rocket launchers I run. As far as linears go, I'm sure you guys have seen it this season, or was it last season it came out? The Taipan, it's a great one you can get. Ideally, you want to have like your 3 power weapons you use, 1 of each element. So with the 3 linears, you can use the Taipan for Void. You get Storm Chaser from Duality, and then what's it called? I haven't got the pattern yet, but Cataclysmic from Valid Disciple. Now that one's great. It's got a mod called Bait and Switch. If you do damage with your every weapon, you switch back to it, and it gives you a fat damage bonus. I think it's like 35%. And if you have, like, for example, auto loading, you know, grenade launcher or any weapon, one of your weapon slots auto loading, you want to have that so you can just hit them with that and then hit them with the other, and then, you know, go to your heavy with Bait and Switch, and then you just hit away, and then since you have auto loading, you'll just switch back and then go through it. But we don't have that set up right now, so I won't talk too much about it. Just get so excited as far as build goes. I love sharing great stuff. Quite an enthusiast when it comes to sharing builds. Like all my friends I play with, I always look at their loadouts and I'm always telling them what, you know, they can do better even though they don't even ask me. I feel like I annoy them sometimes. Should I annoy myself? Those 2 shots. Do we have Frenzy yet? Let's try and get Frenzy up. Oop. Oh, come on. Alright, so we do have Frenzy on. $17, almost 18,000. Pretty good. Whoa, 23k. Since we stunned it, we got that instant reload. That's great. Definitely viable. I mean, sure, we have to reload. It takes a little bit more time, but that the damage is there, man. It's the strongest of the three. Just once you get ambitious up. We do have high velocity rounds. We could use that over proximity, get the reload up, but quality of life and proximity is just so good. Get the grenade launcher, get the debuff. Load it real quick. Oh yeah. Wait. Because I stunned it with my bow, I think it actually reloaded. This. Does it work like that? Yeah, so if I stun it. Alright, let's try this out. Let's shoot it, and we'll stun a champion. I think it reloaded it, even though it wasn't equipped. It's interesting. Let's look. Oh. Thought it reloaded it for some reason. Good ad kill. Now we got Adagio. So we're hitting 45k versus the other one was just hitting 40k. So we kill an ad for that. So reload. Frenzy on. Lots of weapon switching. Once you get used to it, though, I mean, it kind of becomes second nature, and you'll just do it without really having to think too much about it. You'll just get a flow. So what we're gonna do is gonna get an ad kill with my linear, and then stun one of those overloads, and then kill them really fast. Make sure my gray lunch is reloaded. Alright, so we're gonna kill this guy. Stun this guy with the grenade. Try not to die. Didn't go as well as I wanted it to. Stop healing. Healing so fast. These are such a pain. Get vicious on. Get us a kill real quick. Fuck. There's a nice little chunk of damage I just did to him there. This down is the boss. 12k, not bad, not bad. Yeah, 18k. Nice. So really, you could run any of the three. They're all great. It just depends on how your build is and what you like most. I think I prefer the ignition code the most right now. So this slide shot is great. No, it's hard to say, man, because the damage in this one is great. And you got those two shots. It's really hard to say which one is best. They're all great. I haven't been as focused this run. I know I've died a couple times. Some kind of testing as far as things go. 2 shots in there. Oh. Combos going here. Definitely. See, look at that. It's just healing right away. What the fuck? Definitely prefer Focus Fury over Adagio because it's kind of too much work with as far as this instance goes with all the chaos going on. You can just sit there and get headshots and proc it pretty easily. That, yeah. There, the head's done. For some reason, that one was hitting 40k damage. I think it's because I put on accelerated coils, man. It really took away quite a bit of damage, like 3,000 per shot. Yeah. I have a Palmyra crafted. You know, this would be a great rocket launcher to use. You know, you got auto loading and explosive light. because we can make orbs of power quite easily. So if we were to run, for example, Lingering Dread, loading Chill Clip, and then run Omira, because that's a precision frame, so you just boom boom and then swap the energy, and that'd be really easy. No exotic. Dang it. Let's do one more run. Okay, switch our stuff, yeah. That's a great pulse rifle. I got one with Adrenaline Junkie, Demolitionist. It's just absolutely amazing. Any weapon that can get that combo, I farm it until I get that roll. Just absolutely love it. You know what? I'm actually gonna run this, even though I don't have it crafted. This should work quite well. We'll do major spec. There's so many champions. And we'll just run this for fun, just to see how well it does. That looks nice. So we'll run that, and we'll run that one. Got 2 auto loading. Keep our bow the same. Yeah, so we got major spec on, proximity, perfect. Kind of wish I had volatile launch on this, but that's what it is. I'll have to do a few more runs, see if I can get the perfect roll. This doesn't have the 2 greatest perks in these slots, but it's okay. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, will we be able to make orbs of power? And we should be able to with the Lingering Dread, hopefully. Actually, no, because it'll be just a hassle to run up and pick up the orbs of power. So we will just do the Focus Fury instead. There we go. Take off accelerated. Just run like that for hella stability. Nah, I want the range. That's enough stability as it is. Razor Guy's just too good, man. It's just too good. Still the best linear in the game. Where is it? As far as like when I'm in a raid or with enough people, this is my main DPS role. Triple tap firing line. I do want to triple tap Vorpal. Because I think if you're testing, I think triple tap Vorpal is the best for solo. Focus Fury is nice if you haven't gotten Vorpal yet. Like if I had either Clown Vorpal or triple tap Vorpal, I'd take it. Definitely would take triple tap Vorpal, just so you can get shots back. Clown is nice, but just can't beat triple tap getting free ammo. Grenade launcher don't want to use since I'm not running that auto-loading rocket launcher. This is gonna be the last run, so let's see. So that's the most blast radius. 80, 95, 98. I'm gonna do this one simply because it does some juicy damage. I'm just gonna do that one. And that stunning recovery is nice. I really like that. So actually, I think if you did it right, like if you had 2 unstoppable champions and you had 2 shots in the mag, if you shot one champ, stun them, shoot it again, kill some ads, and stun the other, you can pretty much get probably 5 shots off where you have to reload, I think, if you do it right. Which is pretty impressive. Ambitious one. Yeah, see that 19K or 23K, man, that's just juicy. Versus the other ones, what they're doing 12 to 15. An extra few thousand damage really works. Goes down for stupid ads. Really focus on killing these overloads. I don't even really need to use my heavy, I can just save it for boss, because that nade launcher is just hitting such good damage. I think I just let him heal. It's okay. Kind of timed everything wrong there. I'm losing focus. Just thinking about builds too much. I just heal so fast. Let's wrap it up. Oh my gosh, the stun is just shooting. Yeah, I think as far as like things go, seeing as how like those overloads heal so fast, I think having the auto loading on the lingering dread is best as far as switching back and forth. So So I'll probably just stick with that one. These overloads just heal too fast. So then you have to reload and whatnot. Can't really tell the difference. Like when I hit them with the grenade launcher, they're supposed to be debuffed, but I can't really tell the difference. They don't really seem like they're being weakened because they're still just healing right up. Stop the shield. Shots in. I want to do 29k. What the heck? So we got 2 shots. And then the stunned. Interesting. So we got 2 shots. Alright, shoot one. Stunned him. Shoot again. Didn't get a reload from stunning recovery. Interesting. Seems like it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it reloads, sometimes it doesn't. But as far as the damage goes, this one is clearly the best damage. So. So yeah. This one, best damage. Here, we'll go through it. Put this down. Alright. So, Militia's Birthright, clearly the best damage winner. Ignition Code, you can get out the nades the fastest with Slide Shot, which in this one is the second best damage. And then the Lingering Dread, best utility with the auto loading. I think I prefer this one the most, simply because I could just shoot it, put it away, not worry about it. And we got full ammo and all our weapons. I'm only doing 29k. I'm doing more than that. See, it's just healing so fast. What the heck? Is it because they're near each other? Is there like some kind of overload champion bonus when they're close? I don't know. It's really annoying though. Dang, man. Yeah, they got away from me there. That overload got lucky. To that unstoppable right there. Frenzy. Killing is unstoppable. It's just too easy. Overloads are giving me way more trouble than the unstoppable. It's usually the other way around. Usually overloads are the easy ones. It's been quite fun testing different builds in this lost sector. Definitely have to make more videos like this. We just come in with a different set of weapons and just try them out and have fun with it. I'll have to time it and see like what gives me the best time. You little lucky bitch. Oh, it went right between his legs. See this thing, man, it's just so much damage. Just hit in the head with the Monarch shot, switch back to this, back to the Monarch. Constant string of damage. If you're running the gauntlets, whatchamacallit, they have the poison effect with the Monarch. That'd be a pretty good combo. Alright, exotic. Let's go. Hey, Don Chorus. Probably running some more after this because I'm actually going for the other helmet. But I didn't have this one either, so yeah, it's good. I'll take it. And there it is, guys. Go through the grenade launchers one more time. Definitely get the ignition code this week. It is in Dares. And again, Lingering Dreads from Duality. And this one is from Grandmaster Nightfall. In the build one more time. And the linears I was going through. And the setup. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.